Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope everybody's doing really well today. Today I'm doing a requested video. Somebody asked me to do some Chinese. So I have some, I hope I say it right, General Tso chicken with vegetable rice. It has snap peas, carrots, broccoli, onions, peppers I believe too. And I have a couple vegetable egg rolls and some cheese wontons. I'll give you a close-up of the wontons and stuff like that. And the egg rolls when I get to them. I also have some sweet and sour sauce here to dip it in. I love these. I've had these before, but let me give you a little close-up of that. You can see the cream cheese in there. So in here it's like a little bit of the rice and steaming hot. I don't know if you can see the steam from there. But I have more cheese wontons. It came with quite a few. But there's my egg roll. It's a vegetable one. And I don't know. It's very hot. Sorry. Oop, it's all falling out. But I'll clean that up in a little bit. Very hot. Well, I know that I probably look terrible today. I did not sleep well last night. I debated on whether to talk about this or not because I really try to keep my videos more on the happy side. But I mean, things happen in life and upset you and whatever else. You know, I honestly try to be a good person. I try to be nice to people and treat people exactly how I want to be treated. Oh, my sleeves are getting cut. But last night was a bad night. I got in a big argument. I decided I'm going to talk about it because I'm trying to share, you know, my everyday with you guys. And if you decide you guys don't want to hear more, you know, I don't know how to explain it. If you guys don't want to hear the downside, let me know. But if you want to hear whatever, let me know, you know. I'm going to tell the story and tell you guys what happened. That's a piece of the chicken. And this stuff's spicy. You can see inside of it. It's actually pretty darn spicy. It wasn't just me involved. It was several neighbors. Ooh, hot. Sorry, I meant to turn that off. But last night I was on my porch and I could hear dogs fighting and one basically screaming for its life. And my other neighbors were outside and we all go over and it was 2 houses down from me. And they have 4 dogs. One is in a pen and then there's 3 pit bulls out in their yard. 2 of the pit bulls were attacking the other dog, literally trying to kill it. And you can see that the poor dog's leg was broke and it had punctured wounds all over it and everything else. So the neighbor that lives right next to him called the sheriff's department, which is basically animal control also now. and the people that own the animals were not home. So I had to ask the neighbor next to me, I said, can I come in your yard? And I went over by the fence, and I was, you know, sorry about that, piece of rice kind of got stuck, but I asked him, can I come in your yard? And I was clapping my hands and telling the dog to stop, and one actually stopped and went to the other side of the dog after about, other side of the yard after about probably 2 or 3 minutes. But one other one kept viciously attacking the other dog, and finally, I kept telling him, come here, and to sit down, and probably after 5 minutes I sat down, but that's when the people that don't own it, they rent, pulled up. And so they pull up, and the first thing, they were very aggressive right at first, They hop out of the car and tell us, mind our effing business. And I'm really not an aggressive person, but when it comes to animals and children or just people in general, I can't stand there and just, I'm sorry, it upsets me. Sorry. I cannot stand there and watch anybody get hurt. I care. And so I just told him, it is my effing business when it's happening right out here and they're trying to kill the dog. So the neighbors had called the police, and they were on their way. And the guy that got out of the car grabs this big pole, and he threatens us with this pole. And it was a husband and wife that lives next to me were out there, and my other neighbor and his wife, and my husband wasn't home, and I told him, I says, you don't scare me with that pole, even though he did, but I'm not going to let him know he does. But I'm like, you don't scare me with that pole. I said, a little man with a big pole. Yeah. So, yeah, I think the most upsetting part is that when the police came, they went and called animal control. And you could see that the dog was visibly hurt. Couldn't even get up. And the police did not think that the dog was hurt enough that they should take it or call animal control out after hours. Which really pissed me off. And I said, well, then, I would take it to the vet. And they said they could not take control of the dog without permission because they didn't think it was life-threatening. So, I don't know. Some people should not own animals or have children, I'm not patting myself on the back, but I really, truly try to be a good person. Everybody has feelings. And that's what the police officer says, well, it's just a dog. And I said, yeah, it's a dog, and it has feelings, and it hurts just like everybody else. And I told him he was rude. I told the police officer, said, what is your name? And he gave me his name. I don't remember his name. And I said, you were rude. I said, that dog has feelings, and he hurts just like anybody, just like humans, they have feelings. And I know the dog was in pain. So, and I just told them, that I thought that it was crazy that they weren't doing anything. And they said, well, They didn't feel the need for it. And I said, well, I guess this was a wasted call. You know, thanks for doing nothing. Basically was. And now I got them mad at me, which I don't really care, but I just worry about my animals' retaliation, or my child has to go out and walk to the bus stop. So I tell my son to be extra careful. I mean, we do have cameras. And thank goodness we do, because last night, which is very odd, some guy pulls up in our driveway. This is after all this happened. Pulls right up to our cars. He gets out of his car and he flashes his flashlight on our house number, getting our house number, which I don't know why. I really think it has to do with this, because nobody else has ever really done that before, and what would anybody want my house number for? I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to leave it how it is. So, if you guys don't want me to tell you sad stories, let me know. I'll leave them out. I really try not to tell sad stories, but I'm still upset from last night. I got no sleep. And I still wanted to make a video. I had planned on making a video today because I was off today. So I still want to do that for you guys. And it just breaks my heart. I don't want to see anybody in despair or uncomfortable. I mean, if I'm like say if we stopped at McDonald's or wherever else and I see somebody sitting there and obviously they're, you know, are homeless, I buy them something. Because I always say to myself, if that was my child, I would hope somebody would do that for them. I'm sorry. So you know, I know my brother, he's passed away now, but he was homeless for a while. Unfortunately, he didn't have to be homeless, but, you know, he struggled with problems, and he said some people were compassionate to him, and he was very thankful to him for it, and so I try to be that way. But as you guys see, I can get upset too. I did tell my husband, I told him sorry that I maybe caused problems for our family now by going out there. But I'm not sorry that I tried to help the animal, you know. But I am worried about my animals now because the people next to me told me that somebody had broken into their place and she thought it was them. They don't take care of their animals at all, she said. I honestly don't know the people that had the dogs. I work, I come home, and I don't really bother with the neighbors because, I mean, not that I don't like them or whatever, it's just that, you know, work. I have a child. I did have 2 children, but I have 1 child at home now. I gotta help, he's in school, I gotta help him with the schoolwork, and when he's not, I try to do stuff with him, take care of the animals, take care of the house, and I'm tired from work. I really am. It's just so busy. It really is, and this is now starting to get into even more busy season. So I don't really bother people or mess with them, but when I see that, I can't just say, oh, yeah, let them kill the dog. That's okay. they said that the people next to them said that they don't feed their dogs, if they were feeding them, and they asked them to stop, so they stopped, but they don't look like they're really that well nourished. I don't know how the police could come and see all this and not do anything. I just don't understand that. That looks good, the snap piece. I'm sorry whoever requested this that I made it a sad story. I really try to keep it light and easy, but I'm just still no sleep, upset from last night. Here's the squeeze of cream cheese, as you can see that. Looks good, doesn't it? It's really good. But I mean, I really think of you guys as my friends, and I just thought I'd share that story with you. And please let me know in the comments if you prefer me not to. I mean, I don't have a problem not doing it. I mean, when I watch a mukbang, I don't know if I want to. I mean, I don't know. Just let me know. I'll do whatever you guys want. Let's see if you can see the inside of here. See cabbage and carrots and broccoli, and it's really good. The cat's feeling a little bit better. Oh, I got crumbs all down my shirt. Oh, what a mess. I gotta try to make it to my mom and dad's house because they also are going on a cruise, but they're going on a separate one because I can't go the same time as them, because even though my son's 16, I don't want to leave him by himself, especially now. I don't want to. Now I'm even worried about going. But so I have to go over and do all their information and for their cruise when they go. They're going on the newest ship. I wish, but it was really expensive. I couldn't afford that. I would like to go because my whole family's going. My sisters, which I don't really see too often, and their families, and I'm the only one not going. But I'm okay with it. But if I would have been able to afford it, I would have went. But for one person on the cruise they're all going on, I paid less than that for me and my husband to go on our cruise at the end of November. A lot less than just for the one person to go on their cruise. Because my husband said, go ahead and go so you could be with them. And I said, no, it's just way too much money. You know, and that was for a little small inside room. I would pay twice as much as, it's almost twice as much as what I would pay for me and my husband to go on the other one. And then we got a balcony. But yeah, it's because it's a newer ship. So, I mean, I'm sure there'll be another time once my son turns 18. I don't have to really worry about it. I probably still will then. I'm very overprotective over everything. But I just, he could be by himself through the day. It's just overnight. You know, I'm concerned about him being alone, but. Even my older son, he's moved out. I still am protective of him. Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. There's the side of chicken again. Some people hate it when I keep showing the food, but I like to see it when I'm watching the video. Sweet and sour sauce is really good. But my mom's brother is even coming and going too, and I hardly ever see him ever. I saw him a couple years ago, and that was the first time I saw him in probably about 30 years. And he just turned 80 something, I can't remember. 80, I think, actually. I love snap peas, even though they're not crispy right now, but I still love them. So I'm gonna keep an eye out. I'm off today, see if I see animal control go over there, but I doubt it because it just seemed like nobody was really concerned. And if I have any updates, I'll let you guys know, but it just doesn't look like anything's gonna happen, and it breaks my heart. I know that dog needed medical care. There's carrot and peppers. These are probably my favorite. How do you stop becoming so overprotective of your children? I just don't know. I make my children crazy. I know I do. You know, my youngest son always tells me, I know, when I tell him something. I said, hey, be happy I love you so much that I worry about you. But I know I make him crazy, and I'm trying not to. Just like he went to a friend's house yesterday after school. Normally I'd text him, are you there? Is everything okay? What's going on? You know, but I didn't say nothing. I was very good. I told him, okay, he could go over, and I asked him just once, did you make it there safely? And he said, yeah, and I did not text him again until he texted me to come get him. So that's one step forward, right? I'm going to see in the video, I said I'm not going to edit the video, but I'm just going to see about when I start coughing from the rice. If it looks real bad, I might take that piece out. So if you see a small edit, it's only for that, but I wanted to leave the rest in so you can see the whole thing about the animals. And I hope I didn't depress anybody or upset them for the day. And I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys are just so wonderful. You really are. I love reading your comments. And some people say such wonderful things. And I'm not asking for special compliments, but it's just some people say that I help relax them and make them feel better. And I'm so happy that I could do that for whoever I do it for. And I hope that I continue to get more subscribers and can help them too. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And leave a comment below, please, and let me know what you thought of this video. I'm sorry it wasn't the usual video. And I'll talk to everybody later, okay? Have a wonderful day or wonderful evening, depending on where you are. And I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, I was looking for my thing to turn the camera off. Have a wonderful day or evening. Just notice. I have no idea what is on my hand. Almost, yeah, actually, that's a bruise. I did that at work. Oh my gosh, I bruised both my hands at work. I just noticed that. Wow. My hands were hurting me real. Well, everybody knows I decorate cakes. Sorry. I know I say goodbye. But I did notice today to how badly bruised they were. It was, I was working and my hands were killing me, but then I did some other stuff and bruised my hands right up. I hope I'm going to be able to work. Wow. Sorry. One more time. Okay, I hope everybody has a wonderful day and wonderful evening, depending on where you are, okay? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.